Hey guys, Tomboy601, and today we're going to go over the best ways to spend your money in the Black Friday event, or at least the ways I would go about spending my money, or the ways I have gone about spending my money for the Black Friday event. In all honesty, I don't think it's a great Black Friday event, but there's a couple of deals out there that I think are worth it to pick up. So with that said, we're going to dive on in. Now, the big thing that people like about Black Friday, or some people like about Black Friday, are going to be the Black Friday crates. This year, they do have a guarantee mechanic on them based around opening the first 50, 40, or 50 of the crates. In all honesty, I don't think you should be opening that many, but just to give you an idea of what is possible within the crates, let's just go ahead and go on through. You have a 15% chance of getting 15 shadow camos, a 15% chance of getting 1.5 million credits, a 12% chance of 10 promotion orders, a 10% chance of 25,000 global XP, a 10% chance of one commendation, a 10% chance of 14 days of premium account time, 6% chance of an insignia, 5% chance of 1,250 doubloons, a 4% chance of getting a Peter Bagration bee, a 4% chance of getting the ship you see in the background here, the Black Bee, a 2% chance of getting 20 promotion orders, a 2% chance of getting 3 insignia, a 2% chance of getting 4 commendations, a 2% chance of getting the Iwami Bee, and then finally a 1% chance of getting the Super Prize ship for this round of Black Friday, and that is going to be the Alaska Bee. And those 4 ships, Bagration, Black, Iwami, and Alaska, are probably the main draws. There's 2 other ships that are readily available, I would say, during this update. We have the Pommern Bee and then the Dante Alighieri Bee. Now, one thing to keep in mind, especially with this set of Black Friday ships, is that they do not have stat changes compared to their other counterparts, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing because it keeps some balance, but for those of you who want new content or want to see some changes, it means these ships aren't really worth it, especially if you already have the original ship. And this grouping of ships is especially weird because Peter Bagration is a GXP ship. You can buy it for 750,000 global XP right now in the shop, or 17,500 doubloons. It's not a elusive vessel coming back. You have the Black, which, in all honesty, is my favorite Tier 7 American DD, so I'm happy to see it back. I play the regular Black all the time, and to have Black B, it's just a fun thing. I kind of wish the in-game name was Black Black, just because it would be fun. But if you didn't get the campaign and pick up Black Bee, maybe it's worth it. It is also available for 17,500 doubloons in the shop. Same story with Iwami. It was a campaign ship. It is available in the shop. This time, instead of the 17,500, it is the normal price of a tier 8 premium at 25,000 doubloons, which I just don't think Iwami is really worth that much. And then the super prize ship for this round is Alaska Bee. And, well, it's a Bureau project ship. You can get it for free. You can spend a couple of months researching it in the Bureau, and you have the same exact ship. So I don't think the ships are really things to chase. Instead, it'd be nice if you get them, especially if you don't have them. But I think the other materials that are within these crates are going to be the things you will probably likely want to desire. The only other ship the other ships that are available is going to be that Pommern Bee, and I guess we should go ahead and talk about how you get the Pommern Bee, because it's a thing. So, if you remember a couple updates back, we had the shill available in the crafting station. You put in an inordinate amount of resources, and you were able to get the shill. Well, the same concept is here with the Pommern Bee at 5%. So as you craft through, you'll be able to pick up a bunch of rewards, and once you get all the way to 100%, then you would be able to get the Pommern Bee. So at 5%, you're going to get 2 crates. 2 Black Friday crates. At 15%, you'll get the Dante Alighieri B, which maybe that's worth it to you, but I believe that's just the that's just a tech tree ship in black, which once again, don't really know if that's worth it. 35% is five insignias. 60% is a tier 7 crate, which doesn't feature all of the possible tier 7s, but there is a decent number of them, so it mathematically not going to work out for you unless you have a lot of spare other resources that aren't dubs to go in. That might make sense for you. At 75%, you'll get 100 of the shadow camouflages, and at 100%, you'll get the Pommern B. Now, how do you advance these percentages? What are the conversion rates? Well, 1% will cost you either 25 premium days, 25 promotion orders, 3 million credits, 40,000 global XP, or 1,000 doubloons. If you want to extrapolate that out to just using one of those currencies, you can mix and match those 1% gains in order to get up to the 100%. But if you wanted to just use one currency, that would be 25,000 premium days, or 2,500, not 25,000, 2,500 premium days, 2,500 promotion orders, 300 million credits, 4 million GXP, or 100,000 doubloons to get through this crafting station, which I don't really think it's worth it. I think what you may want to go for is at 5%, you get those 2 crates. Put in enough of some credits, or put in some GXP, or some, if you have spare promotion orders that you don't really need, put those in to get to the 5% to get the 2 crates, and that's about it. If you're really flush with promotion orders, like if you're someone who's been a free-to-play player for a very long time in this game, and you don't have a ton of the paid tier 7 premiums, but because you don't really put a ton of money in, you don't have a lot of the event commanders, and therefore you have a ton of promotion orders just sitting around, then maybe going up to 60% and getting that tier 7 crate could be worth it. But beyond that, I don't really see what's worthwhile in engaging in the crafting station. So we have that. Then, as far as other kind of deals, I think the biggest one, the one that I would most advise you go do, is within the special offers tab. There is one for what is essentially BOGO on $10 worth of doubloons. You buy 2,750 doubloons and you get 2,500 for free. So that's essentially that's going to get you both a current campaign and the next campaign for free, or that's just 5,000 doubloons that you can have in your pocket. Overall, I think that's probably the best deal. Now, if you want to spend those doubloons, the only other thing that I would recommend is if you go into the offer chain, the bundles chain, which I guess I forgot to mention this. There's also a bundle chain for the Massachusetts B, which once again, I really wouldn't recommend going all the way to the end because you can get Massachusetts for global XP, and therefore I don't really see why you would want to go in and spend the kind of money you're going to need to spend in order to get it. But if you go into the Massachusetts bundle, you can pick up a Black Friday crate for 500 doubloons and then another one for free, so 2 for 500 dubs. That's a pretty good deal. The last thing that I would maybe consider, or that I would do, is they will also sell you 1 Black Friday crate for 1 million and some change credits. And that is everything that I would recommend going through and picking up in the Black Friday store or within this Black Friday event. If you're really desperate for some of the other Black Friday ships, they do have a tab that will sell you the full collection of Black Friday ships from previous years. But those will cost you anywhere between 31,000 and 31,000 and 58,000 doubloons for the full roster of previous year's Black Friday ships. None of them have stat changes, so Bismarck does, so that one might be worth it, but you can't buy them out individually. So that is all of the Black Friday nonsense, deal, dilemma, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I would do what I just said, buy a couple of those crates that are at the low prices. Personally, the only ship that I wanted out of all this was the Black Bee, and because I'm a CC, I have it for review purposes, just because I really enjoy that ship. But you can get pretty much the same effect by putting the shadow camo on the base one. Anyways, guys, if you like guides like this, let me know down in the comments below. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.